All right. Hail, Comicsgate. Welcome to a. Wait, let me do my radio voice. Welcome to a brand new installment of CG Snow Day. See, this is my froggy voice. Okay, let's see here. Why don't we start with our theme?
Between the time of the fall of Marvel and DC and the rise of the story of Walk, there was an age undreamed of, and unto this, Comicsgate, destined to wear the jeweled crown of comics upon a troubled brow. It is I, his chronicler, who alone can tell thee of this saga. Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
Hail, Comicsgate, and welcome back to my live stream again. I'm going to be working on Camel Moon's contest cover today. I am fairly happy with where it's going. I don't usually get to work on superhero subject matter, and this has been a fun one so far. So it's been nice to kind of see what that would look like. I might go back in and fudge around with some of these inks a little bit here and there, but I just finished cleaning this up with my kneaded eraser. So what I'm going to do now, oh, and I try to get back into some of these areas in here. I'm just going to have to go into Photoshop or something like that. I'm going to color this traditionally. Okay, wait. I should stop. Let's actually see what the plan is. The plan is this. I'm going to color this with traditional colors. I'm going to use watercolors as I have been wont to do for a while. And I'm going to see what I can do with them. And I like using watercolors. And then if there's any other medium that I need to use to get some proper highlights or something, I will use that. I bought this garbage. I wish I had taken it back. It's too late now. I bought this Uni Posca White. It doesn't do anything very well. I thought it was going to put a nice crisp opaque white paint stroke on there, but it really doesn't do anything at all. I'm going to try using acrylic paint, but I would need to put some kind of primer on there. I guess I could use primer if I needed like a true white, as true as it's going to get. I'm not certain. Nevertheless, I bought this, and I'm not too happy with how it's ever worked for me. I think I might try just a little spot here. What's this look like? I wonder. I don't want this to mess up the watercolors though, so let me see. Nice. Practice with something else. Oh wait, I could use this. Okay, let's use this. This was Sumie ink as well. So in the past, I had some problems erasing the Sumie. Turns out I was just doing it too quickly. I'll be right back. I am back. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and dig on in. I hope nobody was commenting here. Nobody, doesn't look like anybody was here. I wish there was a way to pop the comments window out and have it sitting there. What the heck did my... Oh, that's right. I wasn't sharing the screen. It was this the entire time. Okay. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was going to try this. Let's try this. Sorry, that was my wife leaving, so I wanted to see what she was holding. Well, that's not too... I don't know, man. I mean, I might have to do it in a couple of strokes, but we'll see. I'll let that dry. We'll think about that for later. But what I would really like is a nice opaque white. I'll just have to do some research and pony up the cash. That's just what I'm going to have to do. There's got to be something. It might even be acrylic primer. We'll think about that. That's interesting. So, what's on the docket today? Well, right now, I'm going to put the Robobots, what does he call them? Red Robobots, which are the minions. Let me go ahead and share this screen. Present. Share screen. Okay. This guy and share. Okay. So we are going to be drawing this character right here, but these are like foot soldier minions, so there's lots of them and armies of them. So what we're going to do now is, man, should I? Thoughts at once. Let me think. So let me finish this thought. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an army of these robobots, red robobots, flying in the background at various distances from, but all in formation. And then, yeah. So that's what we'll do here. What was I saying before about the ink and erasing? Oh, that's right. So before I tried erasing with the kneaded eraser on Bristol board, I used the Sumier ink, and it started coming up and smearing and smudging, and I think I just didn't give it enough time to dry. So I let this one dry for, let's see, 2 days. I wonder if I could just do a day. I only just recently was able to get back into drawing this again. So maybe it could only be just a day. So what I want to do right now is place the basic shapes of where these robobots are going to be flying in formation. And I think swoop like this. So there. The main thing I'm trying not to do mostly when illustrating a comic book is trying not to make anything look too much like a penis. That is, unfortunately, the God's honest truth. So I'm always looking, because I do it all the time. That and tangents. Tangents are pretty. I got some issues with tangents. And color's going to pop everything out and show everybody where. Should do one in the foreground, not the foreground really, but. Okay. Let's see. Little Ruby is down here, so if she starts to biz bark, she probably jumps for a walk. Walking her right now is kind of hard because her little feet get cold in the snow. So then she puts her little paws up. I'm supposed to go over there and warm her feet. See? I don't know. Maybe not there. No, I think that's right. Mm. That's been a long silence. I got a lot to think about here. So, let's see. Let me change that up here. Okay. How do I make? Is there a way to make the screen bigger so I know what I'm looking at here? Oof. I don't know. I don't know. So here's the thing. If now this is supposed to be a cover, so I should have space here for the boots and heels logo. Boots and heels. So that's going to cover up any of the robots. So even if I had, now you could do like naked cover, but then I don't know. You want that logo on there, for certain. And I should learn the discipline of creating a proper cover. Is there a way to have robots in here? Okay, let me look at this boots and heels cover. Maybe I can design around it. Let's see. That's boots and well, looks actually it kind of looks like he uses different ones. Boots and heels, boots and heels. No, it's fairly regular. Boots and heels. I didn't really give him any room for a straight dress. Crap. These are interior pages. Well, I'm in it now. So let me think about this. Hmm. Oh, and basically, hmm. Hmm. Man, I have to think about this. Do I? Let's switch. Where did I go to stop screen? Present. Let's do a Camel Moon's actual campaign page. Let's take a look at this. You see, here's the problem. I've got a cover. I think Camel said that he wants all of these characters in the cover, which were Boots and Heels, Clawed Agent, Robust, and the Red Robots. So that was his requirement. Now I don't know how hard and fast his requirement is. But I wish I could get away with not putting the Robobots in there. Because I've realized I left that space up there kind of empty, thinking initially about the cover, but then eventually also thinking about the where to put the red Robobots. I maybe should have. You see, the thing is, if I could turn back time. Let's see the details. Oh, hey Matt, how's it going? Thank you very much. Let's see. We've got it's not too many details, just these principal characters here: the robust, the clawed agent. We've got heels right here, inner heels, and then we've got boots. But I think Camel said that he wanted to see the Robobots, these red robots here on the bottom right hand side, in there. So I haven't left myself any room for that. So now I'm wondering if I can get away with not having the Robobots in there. And then I was just about to lament not being able to make this smaller, make them a little bit smaller in the composition, so I can have some more room. But c'est la vie. I'll just do the best I can with what I got. Yeah. So the initial idea here is I was going to have all of these red Robobots flying in the background. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Let's see. You're right here. I'm sure he'd welcome great composition no matter what. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I would hope so. I'm just going to stick to plan A. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to worry about it. If he can fit if he likes it, he can use it. He can have it. And if no matter what, but it would be cool if it could be published. I would like that. Let's see. Now I got to look at this red robot. So my idea is to have one in the foreground here. I'm trying to avoid, as I mentioned before, making things look too much like a penis. That's my main goal as a comic book artist, it turns out. And then, you know what? And then I was going to have one of these robots here in the foreground. Well, not the foreground, but like, back here. Maybe that's too close. I don't want anything competing with robust size. I already made these characters way too big around him, so I don't want anything competing with that. So maybe I'm going to make that a little smaller. That's going to be like the closest one. And they're going pretty fast. These robots didn't skip leg day. Got a full quad suite. Excellent robot calves. That's the thing about robots. I don't think self-replicating robots would care about mimicking human body development. What do you say here, Matt? Let's see. Matt says, funnily enough, I've been dealing with that same issue today. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, and that's not even extreme enough. I got to pay attention to what I'm doing here. That's the other problem. I'm not used to doing all the streaming stuff while I'm drawing. But I don't know what else to stream about. So plus I need to get this drawing done. So I figure, I'll kill two birds with one stone and try to get myself used to like being on air. And get some drawing done at the same time. Oh, man. But that's the other thing, too. And this is why I'm not a good radio host, is that I leave so much dead air. I mean, really, I don't know how else to do it. I don't usually talk while I'm drawing, because usually my drawing is like, you gotta think. Drawing is tough, man. Like I can talk and paint. That's no problem. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a different spot of where the brain works. Maybe that's just me. But for painting, generally speaking, unless it's a real tough portrait, if it's a landscape or something like that, and I can just kind of let my mind go and talk. The painting itself and the color mixing and stuff is almost spontaneous. Let's see. I think he's making sure I'm not missing your chats there. Thanks for taking a look, Matt. I really appreciate it. Let's see. I like where that's going. I'm going to do that. I need to go back to a figure drawing class too. That's another thing I want to start doing. I'm not looking to go back to school, but I do feel a little bit of rust from time to time. Need to get in a figure drawing class and just get the kinks out. I don't like that either. It's too. I don't like that. See, the important thing is get that sweet. Maybe I just have to put some shapes in here. See what happens. See if they work. Another thing I missed out on is Robust's his cape, which is a real mistake. And it's like there's nowhere to really feature it here. And his cape you would be able to see the part where it connects to the clavicle on the upper chest. Near the upper chest, I should say. But in no way is it and I can't really feature it because I could imply it basically in the background, but in these little spots where we would see the back of the cape, but it's not like we would know that that's the back of the cape. I could have it flowing in the wind, but you'd only see a very small sliver of it. And it would be very difficult to convincingly make it look like it's a part of him. So I could just dispense with it for now. And I think that's what I'm going to do right now. But at least we can get this done. You know what? Let's do this. So I'm going to. Let's share. Oh, and this is another problem I just realized too when I was skimming through. So let me present that. Let me go back to Camel's campaign here. So I just realized another snafu. So you see heels right here. She's kind of her chest is up and out, back is arched. She's got one foreleg. She's got one leg coming forward with her boot heel down. She's got the other leg with the boot coming back up, as if she's going to sort of in this kind of dramatic movement and pose. And then I go ahead, and this is how I do it. And I go ahead and I basically put her in the same pose in reverse without even thinking of it. So including the chest out, lower back swoop up, the butt is kind of arched here. One leg is moving forward with the heel up and the toes pointing down, and the back leg is coming up here as if she's in some kind of movement. So I basically I did. I mean, I'm not saying I stole Dan Lawless's pose here, but what is that? What is that saying? What is that phrase when? I think there's some kind of phenomenological uh, uh, phrase or word for when like a sort of artistic coincidence. But nevertheless, there you go. I guess because I was also kind of thinking about a sort of Fresetian drama, and Dan Lawless clearly is taking a couple of notes from Frank Frazetta too. So it's I can understand how that would happen. So I forgive myself. But now, let's see. We got a text message here. Gotta make sure. Let's see. My wife has just texted me, let me know that she got to work okay. That's good. All right, that makes me happy. Good, good, good. Oh, looks like Ethan Van Sciver is on. So I'm gonna go. Oh, thank you very much. Let's see. I really appreciate that. That means a lot coming from you. Um, let's see. Thank you. So I'm gonna keep streaming, but I'm gonna stream snipe. I'm gonna stream snipe. Ethan Van Sciver. Oh, but first I wanted to talk about this. Hold on for a second. Let me go to StreamYards and do a different screen over here. And this one. One of these days, I'm going to do this without actually saying literally what it is that I'm doing. I will be able to broadcast like a professional. I saw this. Was it today? No, I saw it yesterday. This is your boy Zach's Rambo cover made by Dale Keown. And I didn't know who Dale Keown was before he started hanging out with Ethan Van Sciver. But I was familiar with Pitt, and but I never really did any research on him. But I mean, great googly moogly. Look at this drawing. Holy mac. I wonder if I can zoom in. Can I zoom in? Would you see that? Oh, man, it does that thing. I know what I can do. Let me switch this into a new tab. There we go. Okay. Now we're zooming in. Holy mackerel. Look at this drawing. And I don't, it's got kind of like a blue tint. And I don't know if that is the paper that Dale, Dan Keown. Why am I brain farting on his first name? I just said it. Dale Keown. Yeah, Dale. I don't know if he's using like a blue paper, or is he going back into these whites with chalk? What kind of pencil is he using? Is this a pencil? Is he using two tones? Or is it just kind of like the way that he scanned it, it's turning out kind of gray. I mean, a gray, like bluish. But either way, it's like, holy mackerel. And you can see the shadow of how do you even color this? And who needs it colored if it looks like this? But I mean, he's not afraid to get some pencils in there. So, and then you can go back in there and you can ink this, and you've got such like a meaty skeleton to like really ink off of. And man, look at that hand. Just a ridiculous draftsman. So yeah, I saw that and I wanted to talk about this real quick. It's so good. It's so good. Man, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I hear my dog running around upstairs. I'm going to actually take a break here, and then I'm going to take my dog out, and then I'm going to come back and keep working on this cover, and I'm going to stream snipe Ethan Van Sciver. So Matt, if you're still there, thank you so much for popping in here and listening in. And maybe I might catch you in a little bit in here or on your stream or something like that at some point. And I will talk to everybody later. Thank you all very much for checking things out. I will be back in just a little bit. And good day to you.